Hello, this is DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage's on PSN, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. I hope everyone is doing okay out there. They claim it's supposed to be raining here, but I feel it's hot. I guess it was cooler, but I'm like, nah, cooler doesn't mean jack squat when it's humid out. I mean, in my opinion. Yeah. So some things to mention. I have been, over this weekend, been trying to figure out game files from an older Mac to transfer to my new Mac. From my iMac to my new MacBook Pro. And let me tell you, trying to figure out things when you don't really have any idea and you do what things say online on different forums and tech support sites for the games doesn't help when it doesn't actually work. I did successfully, for my older MacBook Pro, get it reset. Let me tell you, that was a pain also. Because I tried to follow steps and it wasn't working. Like, it's like, oh, you need to unmount your disk before erasing the entire. It wouldn't unmount. Like, I had to look in a different section to find a way. I actually had to use command script in terminal. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, to get that figured out. And I did get it successfully figured out. So my old MacBook Pro, which is sitting on my coffee table here in front of me, is all good to go. To get it sent to wherever, and someone else can use the computer. And probably put some more megabytes in the back, because this is an older version computer, so you can do that. It's not built in, and someone can be happy with that computer. However, my iMac is it's just a pain in the butt right now. I successfully got OpenEMU to work, so the emulation, like what I played for Shining Force and what I started with Final Fantasy, I have successfully gotten that LP that will work again. Because I was able to copy paste over. It took forever. Like, every save file should be here, but it's not. Like, for some reason it wasn't recognizing it. And then just today, I was thinking, okay, they said that save states wouldn't work, like the fast save state or whatever, wouldn't work because it's specific to the computer program, so I'm thinking the computer. But I was able to, I simply just dragged some of the save state for Final Fantasy onto the, on my MacBook, my new MacBook Pro's OpenEMU in the save state section, and I was able to load it. I was like, oh my gosh! So hopefully after that save state, I can then do a normal save. Like, I created a save state in my for that specifically. Apparently I only made 2 save files, so it wouldn't have been a pain in the butt to redo, but I don't want to redo. Like, the last save state it had was at level 1. It wasn't level 3. So, you know, I'd have been like, I don't want to do that once I get back to it. So I got all that taken care of. And so technically I think the Shining Force file in the battery is still there. Like, I had those save files on there for the battery. It just was not recognizing them for whatever reason. It might be that I have to change some things in the terminal or whatever, or the text at whatever it saves under. It wasn't working. And that's what I'm thinking is the issue when I transfer the files from the older base computer to the new one for a lot of the other games. Like, I have Avernum, the updated Avernum, Escape from the Pit. By updated, I mean not the whenever the original ones were made. And so, like, I have those save files. They say on their website, all you need to do is transfer them. I'm thinking they're not taking into consider the M1 chip or whatever, the new version for MacBook Pro and iMacs. And so I think that's what's causing the issue for a lot of my game files. And I'm just like, there's no one who can really explain it. So it's a pain in the butt. So I'm like, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So like, Avernum was being a pain. I mean, I don't remember what I was doing in that game anyway, so I would probably just do a reset it for that. The new the new Mac computers cannot access this trilogy that I have on my old iMac. So anything above 10, I think above 10 OS 1015 does not work, will not play the Shadowrun games on Apple, because they are Intel 32-bit games, not 64-bit, as I found out. So even though I have some save files, I won't be able to play them probably. Even though I'm like, okay, maybe they will update it at some point on GOG.com. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna probably delete them and just. However, I noticed. I mean, they updated Dark Sun Shattered Lands and Wake of the Ravager. Whatever, the second Dark Sun game. That series did get updated, and so my files from my iMac, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that working. Like, I've been spending this entire weekend on multiple things, and I can't get that updated. Like, I have the save files that were from originally. Like, I have them, but it's not connecting. And I don't know if it's because with Terminal is different, it has a different save thing because it says one or the other about it being from the iMac, not the MacBook Pro. And then the new one, like, oh, you can just save. Like, I even downloaded the newer version on my iMac, and those save files are still not there because it's a different game, it's a different setup. So I don't know if I could actually. Dark Sun might be discontinued as an LP. My very first LP, because I never finished it, will not be finished and not even close to being done. That's the thing. So that might be a washed LP. It's sad but true because I can't play it. Because you can't play 32-bit Intel games on the new Macs, my MacBook Pro. It's one of those, you know, well, if you have a Mac, you'll know, but there's the icon and then over it's like a no smoking sign, except it's not red, it's like gray or whatever, but it's, you know, cancel out sign. So yeah, it won't work. And I don't know if I can transfer it to the PC. It might. I don't think I can, honestly. It might be the same issue because but I don't know. I might try that, but it's the older version, so I don't know if it will work with the newer version. I'll just have to see how that works. But yeah, it's kind of bummed out. Same as with actually Darkest Dungeon is like a pain in the butt because like I actually transferred the entire game and everything. So I'm going to try to transfer. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to try to transfer that to my current one because I think the one that's on my current Mac was from my old MacBook Pro, and that one I think was a newer version, maybe, than the one I have on my iMac. If I play that, obviously it's going to be a new thing, but I want my own files on there. You know, it'd be nice to have the older files. Plus, they did some nerfing and stuff because of like some of their later expansion packs. sorry, DLCs, whatever. And so I didn't download those. I have the old ones on there. And luckily that was built in an Intel 64, not in 32-bit. But yeah, I've been frustrated with that. And that's the only thing. It's just like, I want to get that finished in order to then wipe out the iMac. There might not be a way to do it to get those save files for those games. I'm bummed out. I might just keep them on my SD card, and maybe have like as a file backup area someplace on my MacBook Pro. But yeah, I can't figure it out. I might try to look to see if I can transfer from Mac to PC. The other thing I was thinking of, I know I'm talking about this and not actually playing Shadowrun, but you know, Shadowrun, we left on a cliffhanger, so we'll come back to that in a moment. But the other thing I could try to do, and I thought about it briefly, but I might think more about it, is try to down GOG Galaxy and then see if I can save it in that. It was kind of confusing when I played certain games with my friend on the PC with that, because like you had to load up the thing in order to play through there, and then like I had my own personal save files from the actual game by itself, and I didn't have to upload that. It was really weird. But that was also multiplayer, so I might try to do that. If that's a way to work around, that would be lovely. Which reminds me, I need to download GOG Galaxy on my freaking new MacBook Pro. Even though I don't. GOG Galaxy is just as annoying. To me, it's similar to Steam, except like you have to open up another client. You can't just open up the game. And you know, achievements. It's like fuck off. But if I can work around that way, then somehow get those files downloaded on the computer, that could be a way. I don't want to spend many more weeks on this crap because I do want to get these computers out of my apartment. I should also mention that I don't know for sure, but I think my router is connected to my iMac, not to my PC. I thought I changed it over, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing when I had time, when I'm not doing other stuff. What by other stuff, I mean like exercising or whatever else. Dying because it's humid out. But yeah, it's been a pain. It's been such a pain. Now, going to the cliffhanger we had and how the game froze on me last week. The file did do the quick save. As you see, the autosave. It did save. I haven't actually loaded it to confirm because I didn't want to mess with it. But let's load the game and see. Okay, yeah. I'm so happy it did this because I was so worried. I'm like, I don't want to replay that fight. No, thank you. The morning after. You hunker down in the janitor's locker room, and the smells of industrial strength cleansers, floor wax, and body odor. What, your own body odor? My own body odor? Or from the janitors who, I guess maybe clothes, like their clothes or something. Sleep is impossible as you must be constantly on your guard for the telltale sounds of security security teams, or building maintenance crews. Morning eventually comes, and with it, another chance at Project Aegis. I'm so glad that autosave actually did do what it said before it froze. Because I swear to goodness, that would have been annoying. Oh, good morning, mon ami. You look well. You better have a good reason for locking me in here overnight. Given Mr. Silverstar's paranoia about security, we could not get into his office in a straightforward manner last night. However, thanks to the mayhem created by you and your Shadowrunners, a situation ripe for exploitation now exists. Ripe for exploitation, eh? You think You must think you're pretty clever. You almost want to do that, but let's do this. Hey, for exploitation, eh? Oui. While you waited here, I continue to probe, looking into some of the less secure, more mundane Telestrian office files. Shipping records indicate that Mr. Silverstar recently took delivery of several paintings he commissioned after being promoted to VP of Telestrian Security. The shipment was called Our Values. On the same day, building maintenance reported installing the artwork in his office at the same time as a piece of equipment purchased from Fuki. I don't know how it should be pronounced. Fuki. I'm going to say Fuchi. From Fuchi Corp. Although they attempted to... Oh, I've seen this word. Obfuscate. Obfuscate. It's used. I have not used that word a lot, so it just sounds odd in my head. Or head, I mean ears. I believe it is the safe. And the sample is in the safe. I bet the artwork and the safe are tied together somehow. I don't do safes, but I bet you have a plan. Let's do that. You are very bright. Mr. Silverstar is personally conducting the investigation into last night's break-in. He is interviewing personnel who may have pertinent information. You need to be one of the personnel he interviews in his office. Once you are inside, you'll need him to leave so that you can find a way to get the sample. So I tell him I have evidence. I can get inside his office for an interview. So I can get inside now. Close. You will plant evidence of your own creation. There are 3 matrix emergency power junctions on this level. If we add some comlink chips to them, it will make last night's run appear to be preparation for a larger run. It will bring the attention of Telestrian security. Getting the attention of corporate security comes easily to me. What's your angle? You're kidding. I can handle it, but I'll need a way to get around that building without attracting attention. I thought that said attracting attraction, but I hope that said attention at the end. There is a janitor's uniform, ID badge, and comlink chips in the locker. They will get your general access and allow you to pass a basic inspection. The rest is up to you. One more thing. Mr. Silverstar is well known for his creative security measures. You will do well to learn as much as you can about this man before meeting him. Now quickly, change and I will unlock the door. Now quickly, we're going to do a fucking save, so I have a save file and not an autosave, because I don't trust autosaves. Although, that's kind of what I did for Final Fantasy on my computer. Oh, I didn't do a hard save because you have to pay money at an end for that. So hopefully it'll be fine. If I can't do Dark Sun, I guess what I'm going to be recording as an LP when I'm going to be on vacation. I mean, well, in Dabyang next month. We'll be doing Final Fantasy. Anything else in here? That must be a fan. So, did I sleep in here? Because if this is a closet, it's pretty big. Or did I did I sleep in here like in a coffin, or did I just sleep on top? I mean, makes you wonder. Changing. Don't blow your cover. Comlink chirps. Chirps. I don't think I've actually blown my cover when I played this on my own. The supervisor has the look of a stuffer shack manager with delusions that he's on a career track, rather than what he is, a disposable dime-a-dozen resource. Well, isn't this the Shadowrunners' point of view? Hey, there you are. I'm Steve Scott. I'll be your direct supervisor. Sorry I missed you when you first came in, but I only found out that you were starting an hour ago when you suddenly showed up in the system. Weird glitch or something. Normally, we'd watch an orientation trid and walk through our mission statement, but, well, it's going to be hard for you on your first day. But you're going to need to clean up some blood. Maybe a lot. Cleaning up other people's messes is what I do. Right, I'm a janitor, whiz. I can handle it. Just tell me what to do. That's what I do. You'll have your hands full. There was some sort of break-in last night. Some people were, just get things cleaned up on this floor. And listen, people are going to be on edge today. So try to stay invisible and don't get into any trouble. Otherwise, they're going to call me, and I'm going to have to reprimand you and put a note in your file. Straight up this floor and stay out of trouble. Got it. I'm your servant. What's first? Sounds good. We'll get to those orientation trids another day. I hope they get whoever did this. Only a fool will attack a Telestrian corporate office and think they can get away with it. Start heading from room to room and clean what needs cleaning. Good luck and welcome to Telestrian. And I'm gonna walk through this door. Man. Let's do a save again. I know I just saved, but I don't want to do that. Again. Telestrian guard. What can I do for you? Sorry, that's not... What you want me to kill? No, okay. I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. That's not a good thing. Why can't I do that? The top floor may only be accessed with... sorry, that's not his voice. The top floor may only be accessed with the express authorization of Eric Silverstar, our VP of Security. You can head to the lower floors if your supervisor wants. Hey, I found all these chips on the some of the matrix switch boxes. What? Cyber? I don't want to click on that, even though it's not highlighted, just in case. Okay, well, I better get back to it. Like, my hair would not flow for this area, to be quite honest. Looks like you could get the access panel off easily, but the Telestrian technician could turn around at any moment. Oh, he must have gone through that door. Telestrian tech worker. As a Telestrian tech jockey turns to speak, you unnotice. Two typos already. You notice well, in this and in that, maybe selected, highlighted, or text box or something weird. You notice a panel has been removed from one of the land racks just behind him. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? Silverstar. No. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? Silverstar is calling in intrusion when I know the aftermath of a Shadowrun when I see it. Start over in the corner and make sure you don't get any solvents on my servers. They say that's good enough for me. So, I get it. You never get the straight dope around here. Think you can duck out for a smoke or something? It would be easier if I didn't have to clean around you. I wonder if I can... No, this is one of the places I don't want to be too obvious, so let's do this one. He lets out a big sigh while shaking his head in agreement. I get it. Silverstar was already in here, hounding me. Like a Matrix tech couldn't have stopped a decking intrusion. Now I've got to execute a full diagnostic on the land tracks before he comes back for a security report. He told me this would be a good opportunity to demonstrate the Telestrian corporate value of efficiency. I think his investigation is going to be more about who to pin this on than about finding answers. Yeah, it's never about solving the problem. It's about picking the blame. We're all responsible for what happens in this company. Charisma 2. Ah, that's interesting. That dropped to 2. Think you could duck out for a smoke somebody? It would be easier to be easier if I didn't have to clean around you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no problem. Just another day in paradise, yeah? Yeah. You also shut that door for me? Great. The open panel is a rat's nest of cables and half disassembled hardware. Some of it is loose. Take some of the lamp parts. Matrix emergency power junction. Remove the access panel from the panel. Yes, it said panel twice. Okay, it was my mean misreading. And place a comm link chip. The access panel comes off with a quiet pop, and you place a chip inside. I bet I'm going to say chirp at some point, even though it's chip. I don't need to do a save. Oh, is it just around here? Okay. 2 men are staring into the vent and shaking their heads. Look, Raul, I know, and you know that there's nothing in the vent. In that vent, but when I told that to Silverstar, he accused me of not wanting to crawl in there. Said was letting the company. What? Said it. Okay, that will work. Said it was letting the company down by not displaying the corporate value of duty. The suits sure love their mission statements and all that jack. But today isn't the day for Telestrian Corp's duty above all crap. Several of us did the ultimate duty last night. I guess we should just be happy Mr. Telestrian isn't in today. What? I thought he was... Just get in there and take another look. I have to go upstairs and report. Let me go and do a look. Eh? Dark has already forgotten what button is the accept one, even though it's clearly stated everywhere around here. I believe if I go over here and click on this, this is clearly one of the panels, but to tamper with and one in full view of a Telestrian security would be advised. Yeah, okay, that's what this is. These damn chairs. I swear, sometimes it accepts. It does a delay acceptance. Sometimes it doesn't accept at all when you hit the button or something. He's filthy. Oh no, because he was in the ducts already. The filthy guard is looking into an open vent. He's clearly not enjoying the idea of climbing back into the duct. Sorry, I tracked that Draco over the floor. He shakes his head. Man, I can't believe what happened to the night watch. From what I can tell, it looks like our guys got hit pretty hard. Yeah, I can't believe the intruders got up to the top floor. Me either. You think you're done with the vents for today? For the day? Yeah, that's just this one. Something trips. He looks like. Oh shit! I should have done the first option. Something trips. I think I remember what happened. I had to reload a few times because I screwed up and said certain things. Something trips in the guard's mind. He looks at you very intently. But luckily, I have enough charisma to back me up on all my shit, so I don't have to reload. How did you know that they made it to the executive level? I thought this was the executive level. I think the elevator control had blood on it. I just assumed. So, do you think you're done climbing the vents, Chummer? I need to get... Anyone actually saw me in there, right? There, okay. Somehow, that... I got to work around that. That's funny. But just to be on the safe side, we're going to reload and not... Just in case I fix how much karma I get. I'm just going to point that out there because I want maximum karma, yo. I need to be more dexterous. Yeah, oddly enough, I bought the correct amount of magic this time because a lot of times I would screw up and my magic ability would suck. But that might just be, or maybe I'm just thinking more about Shadowrun Dragonfall and or Hong Kong. I'm not sure. Okay, talk to you. From what I can tell, it looks like our guys got hit pretty hard. He shakes his head. Yeah, they chewed through those guys pretty good. Must have been pros. See, you want to have one of the texts there so you have more of a rapport so you can have less karma. So, do you think you're done climbing the vents? Climbing in the vents, Shimmer? I need to get this room done before I get in trouble. Looks like it's duty before all around here, but I just want to get things cleaned up. Yeah, must have been. Can you clear out now? I got a job to do. If anyone asks, you saw me in there, okay? Then he just, oh, this time he walks away. That's weird. The other time he ran off. Yeah, I don't understand, but whatever. Interact. I'm so shocked that they don't have cameras in every room. I would think that a mega corporation would have that. Just putting it out there. Pop. I was like, pop. That's why it's like pop. Put the chip inside. How many? I have one more, right? Believe I have one more. Doesn't tell me how many I need. Lovely. Damn it. I have to say, at this point, it's not looking good. I don't know how it happened. Nonetheless, our records show this terminal was left unsecured in direct contravention of Telestrian corporate policy. You failed in your duty. I know it's duty above all for you security types, but I am the victim here. I swear. Perhaps when Mr. Silverstar gets his next promotion, that will become a value for you data pushers as well. I don't believe they would say data, they say data. Anyway, who knows? I don't know. Right now, it seems your value is clocking out early, ignoring my responsibilities. Don't go anywhere. I need to make my report to Eric. Shoo, that's his fault. I was able to hack in because of this dumbass. First of all. Oh, this is the floor before the top floor. Maybe? Yeah, it is. The wage slave is on the edge. He's staring vacantly at his terminal with his hands to his face and his fingers twitching nervously. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Looks like you're in some real trouble. Wow, I can't talk. Looks like you're in some real trouble, Chummer. I still can't talk. Buzz, unless you can clear up a shattered career, leave me alone. I came across some items that might help you out. He shakes his head. I doubt it. You know the guy who said life isn't fair? He was talking about me. Heh, me too. I used to be in accounting a few floors up. A few too many drinks at the Christmas party, and look at me now. I hear you. Let me tell you about all the crap I have to clean up. Security's bullying you, but I could make it look like your terminal was tampered with and no one would be the wiser. Yeah, me too, I'll do that one. I mean, I didn't want this to happen. I mean, hell, who would? You're totally right, not me, and I hope I never screw up now. Security's bullying you, but I could make it look like your terminal was tampered with and no one would be the wiser. You're right. There is no reason I should let security push me around. He steals himself. Just do it quick. Okay. I need you to get out so I can clean, quote unquote. Thanks so much. I won't forget this when your review comes up. Hey, no problem, sir. Just glad I could help. Just glad I could help. Would you mind? That should be a news question. That's bothering me. Or put a semicolon. Would you mind cleaning out of here for a while? Although no, it should be a new one. It's not really connected. There's a lot to do. You bet. Just remember to keep this just between us. Just remember to keep this between us. Sorry, totally wrong voice. You clipped right through the edge of that desk. Again, no cameras anywhere in this freaking building. Pop. Really? You can just click on this? It doesn't do anything. You can just click on it. That's weird. Oh, that's so weird. That should have gone away. I can't throw bump that well. Although I think this counts for throwing spells that are area effect. I feel like it is. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think I am. Okay, let's do this and then. God damn it, game. Did again! Hit the wrong button again. I can't do those, so I guess I'll just hold it off. Just in case I have to do a correct answer choice. What can I do for you? I forgot what voice I gave him. I gave him the deep voice. I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, maybe that wasn't there because I didn't put those chips in. That's really weird. Hey, I found all these chips on some of the matrix switch boxes. Is that important? The guard thinks for a moment and activates his comm link. He turns his back on you and has a brief conversation. Then he turns back. Mr. Servicer wants to see you in his office immediately. So, they just lie about where he is. Or maybe the other people don't know. Transition. Oh. Collecting the sample. The brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet, after your time at Telestrian Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. You're not even a wage slave. Well, actually, no, he has. Custodial stuff would be a wage slave, I guess. I don't know. Would they have a salary? I think most places don't, but I don't know. It's not. We're far before the awakening of 2030, yo. Well, not far before. It's only 8 years. The elevator rises smoothly. So is my yawn. It's blanderized music assaulting you once again as you ascend to the executive floor. And your goal. Those plants were not turned over. Hey, this is restricted. This is restricted there. Okay. I got a camera. What voice? There you are. It seems that some of my bests are letting me down, and it's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my 3 key values. Well, it's duty above all, right? He laughs. Well, yes, that is the first value, and I'm glad more than those outside of security follow it, and from a janitor no less. No, I'm speaking of my third and final value, of vigilance. Vigilance, which that should be witch, not witch, not wish. Gosh, which seems to be sorely lacking around here. I don't know. He's Mr. Cluey. Would be for building maintenance. I'm not going to say that. Thank you, sir. Well, rewards and punishments must... Gosh, what is with this... Like, seriously, I forgot how many bad grammatical errors were in this. Well, rewards and punishments must be given when required. And also, there should be a comma after that one. Now, please start filling out the report on the data pad, and I'm afraid I must ask you to not sit in my chair given your attire. I need to go head downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. The comlink begins to ring. You pick up. So these paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. Damn you for turning off the AC dormitory. We don't have much time. I'm tracking Silverstar, and he is already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise will hold up much longer. I'll update you on his movements. Hurry, mon ami. Come on, inspect this. There is an open bottle of expensive scotch in a single glass that appears to be half empty and a half smoke away. Cigar, I don't care. The painting shows a wild mountain landscape with clouds ringing lofty peaks. The plaque reads Independence. Leave it alone. Oh, it's the 5 ideals, and how was I supposed to know? The first was vigilant. No, the last was vigilance. I thought you said 3 though, so I'm confused. Oh, there's 5, but I think there's only 3. The painting is of a small lighthouse in an intense storm. At night, perched on a rocky outcropping, its light stabs out into the darkness. The black reads vigilant. Okay, that's the last one. Independence. This is a photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters in telestial colors in a staggered formation, cutting a swath across a rippling field of wheat. The plaque reads Unity. Efficiency, that was the one. Depicted is a clock tower at a train station in downtown Portland in the tour. The plaque reads efficiency. Push the frame. Oh, it pops back out? This is the photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters. He has a few guards, a tech worker, and very nervous wage slave gathered in the boardroom and is beginning to question them. He has finished interviewing a matrix tech and is now talking surly to a pair of guards. Yeah. Oh, God. What game? What? What the fuck? Now he's talking to the wage slave. This is not going well. They are raising their voices. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay. Security. Uniform looking upwards at a flag. Okay, this is... Okay, it's... Wow. Alone. Okay, then maybe it's Unity. Nope. Okay, this game is screwing up. Silverstar and 2 guards are headed for the elevator. You're almost out of time. Yeah, because this fucking game is not... What the fuck? Stop right there. Oh, stop right there, my friend. I don't know what your story is, but I assure you I will find out. Hold him. Game over. Mission failed. Don't blow your cover. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Fuck you, game. Because like, seriously, the clicks, they're not clicking in the right spot. Like, you noticed how it wasn't working properly. This is great. This is very great. So, yeah, there's 3, but there's 5. So duty. So he gives a hit. That is the first value. But I'm talking about my third and final value, which is vigilance. So you have to guess the second one. If this goddamn game will allow me to click on the right ones. Like, I think I have to look at the circles to see. And I think it's based on how many times you're pushing them that he comes, but I could be wrong. Okay. This should be the right one then? Duty? Yes. Okay. And then... That's the last one. I think it's the middle one. Efficiency? Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it is timed. Vigilance. There we go. Alright. There is a safe that has a large DNA scanner on the... Oh, shit. I need his wine glass. Pick up the half-smoked cigar. Put the moist end of the cigar on the DNA scanner. With a click and faint hiss of escaping air, the safe opens. Take the sample. Great work, mon ami. Insecticide trophy, silver. Great work, mon ami. You were able to do it this time. You didn't fuck up because of how the game's input, which is supposed to be maximized greatly for console use, didn't actually work properly for you last time. The time for stealth has passed. It has set off every alarm in the system, but I have unlocked the executive elevator and your path is clear. Head to the elevator and make your escape. Yeah, but I am, so shut up. Oh, I'm thinking of the second game, where there's some cool looking area and you find some stuff. Hello! Detective McCluskey stands smirking, surrounded by armed and twitchy Lone Star officers. Good morning, moron. I forgot what voice I am, so something like that. Good morning, Detective McCluskey. It's a fine day for police corruption, isn't it? Do you want McCluskey? The smirking stops. What I want is to take you into an alley and come out alone. What I want is to take you into an alley and come out alone. But there's someone who wants to meet you. So we're going for a little ride. Mr. Telestrian wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly or you can meet him in a body bag. He smiles wolfishly. Come on, Trek for Brains. Make the wrong choice. I'll opt for a stand-up conversation. Let's get this over with. I have things to do. I'm going but one day. You and I are going to go round and round, McCluskey, for a stand-up conversation. I'll opt for a stand-up conversation. Damn. I was hoping to be able to bring you in feet first. And apparently, there was not a choice for you to decide to do what I wanted you to do. Strange. This state. From the floor of the Lone Star cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridor's office buildings disappear, replaced by the gray overcast over the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles, along with McCluskey's whistling to the radio, makes for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road and a magnificent mansion fills your view. Its design, a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt, and you're dragged onto the driveway, where McCluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts, special forces troops from Tier Tangier. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities. You prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestrian III. Kletzky smirks. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner and you live by your own rules, don't ya? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time, Elf. Mr. Telestrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind this throne of Tir Tengir and one of the richest men in Seattle. And he holds your leash, right, McCluskey? You're his lapdog? His eyes say, I'd love to kill you now, but his mouth continues its smirk. I got one of the richest and most powerful men in the Pacific Northwest taking care of me, dumbass. What do you got? Honor, free will, indigestion. Free will. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. Weirdo. Mr. Quoth. Oh, so dapper looking. The fussy elf with the air of a Victorian butler studies you from your toes to the tips of your pointed ears before he speaks. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. You will find him in his office. You his butler? Thank you, Jeeves. This is an extraordinary estate. May I look around before I see him? You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrian's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you, and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Telestrian is not one to be kept waiting long. Oh my gosh, marble. In this day and age. Keep disappearing. Oh, magic. Elven magic. What are you doing here? I actually forgot that he is here. That he comes here. I don't know why I forgot, because I remember other stuff in the second game. I haven't been in the third game, so maybe there's some other things that go on in the third game, but from what I understand, the third game seems totally different from the first two, to be quite honest. There was a twinkle in Algernon's eye that wasn't there when you spoke at the Seamstresses Union. It is good to see you again. There is much to do. You run in some pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon? What the hell are you doing here? Okay, my magical friend, explain yourself. Pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon? I do not run at all, Dark. I go where I'm needed. I'm needed here. Speak to me after you have spoken to James Telestrian. Perhaps I can be of service again. So I don't go upstairs, right? Yeah, I don't go upstairs. I think I have to go over. Well, what's down here? No. I think I have to go in where he is. Yep. As you approach, James Telestrian III looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you, calculating in cold. A practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. It's not the clothing or the trappings of the bow before your betters mansion. It's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource, or a liability, or a pawn. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit, they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my vice president of security his job. In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, sir. How do you intend to settle your debt? Did you take a check, You already confiscated the container I took. I have no other bargaining chips. Once my current assignment is complete, I would be happy to discuss working off my debt to you, Mr. Telestrian. That discussion may happen one day, assuming the outcome of this conversation does not result in your immediate termination. When one is in my debt, they remain in my debt until such time that I decide that debt is repaid. There will be no obligation on that point, however... that wasn't a comma. However, you have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. The most protected item is usually the most valuable. That's why I took it. It goes like this. Your half-brother, Sam Watts, hired me to find his own killer. He had a dead man switch. When I find the killer, I get paid. I took the Aegis Sample to kill giant insect spirits. You impress me, sir. My father's bastards are intentionally not well known, even to themselves. Nonetheless, I fail to see the connection between this Sam Watts' death and a raid on one of my office buildings. There is no connection between the research project and the dead man that I'm aware of. Sam was killed by your half-sister, Jessica. Jessica is protected by giant bugs. I guess kills giant bugs, kill the bugs, kill Jessica, get paid. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on the desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. The young, pretty elf of her has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you! You're the man who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Telestrian cuts in quickly. Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive you, or to forgive him for his trespasses against me. She looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. Glad to see you got out okay, Marie-Louise. You did well back there. Without you, we'd all be dead. This guy's your father. She closes her eyes. Thank you, but I'm not sure that death wouldn't be better than this. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream that I'll wake up. I want to add from. Wake up and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You are safe. It is over. What if Louise was his, one of his wife's names? No, it won't be over until they're all dead. She shudders. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakeem involved. The already cold exterior of James Telestrian III turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Aegis to this man. We will speak of it later. And for some reason decided to move the camera back over this way. Now then, Dark. There are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a man of the streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave well. Or to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. I'm not really a committee joining sort of guy. Sounds like I don't have much of a choice. Not if you wish to draw another breath? No. Bum bum. Take part in the Tier Council meeting. There is a weight in the Telestrian library, a sense of magnitude and a purpose. You are no longer in the presence of mere wealth. Damn it! It's something about age or something, I believe. I forget what it is. Well, you can, if you didn't read it while I was trying to read everything, you can read it again later. So we don't have names, I just walked through them. Lady and gentlemen, this is Dark. He is the elf who saved my daughter, and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Mario. That's combined languages. Brockhaus, what does the representative of the great dragon, Loftweir, have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? Oh god, I have to speak with a German fucking accent. You know, when we play Shadowrun, Dragonfall, see, I was going to say Darkfall. No, I was going to say Darkfall, not Daggerfall. But Dragonfall, I'm not doing a German accent for everyone. Fuck that, especially when I know I will suck at it. I will probably only do it for this guy. Dark! Is that a spoiler? What do you think? Not really that much spoiling. Brockhaus speaks slowly with a deep, melodious German accent. I see he's supposed to have a melodious, whatever. He's supposed to have a German accent. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. My lord Loftweir has witnessed the insect spirit's physically manifestation before, roughly 9,000 years ago. As you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth. I'm sure probably I should say from the earth, but no, that's Russian. From the earth. Cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years. As the level of magic grows, Harlequin. Hans, dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Dark, is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely a magical awakened animal like a wyvern or hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's the physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. Damn it, I don't have academic. I believe that would explain why I wasn't able to damage it. The spirit itself is extraplanar. I wish I had that because he has a good line if you answer with academic. Imagine that moving from one plane of existence to another isn't easy. Before you go on, I've got to ask, who the hell are you and why do you dress like that? No. Is that why I couldn't kill it? I imagine that moving from one plane of existence to another isn't easy. Correct. Perhaps Das German can tell you all about it at length someday. He's got plenty of time to chit-chat. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner. Dinner, in this case, being us. Two elements are required to bring one across the void: a shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his host. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. The best candidate are the disaffected and the disenfranchised. In short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you may imagine, these are the sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be a truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving the insect totem implants the spirit into the host, willing or not. Then it's feeding time! Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host while transforming it into the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully on this plane. What's this have to do with a great dragon and an elf who likes cosmetics? Jesus. Whiz, bugs from another dimension need killing. I get it. I don't like the sound of this. You shouldn't. It's bad. Really, really bad. The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once a nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifested insect spirits. I thought I was going to burp. Excuse me, I did. Yep. Insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feeding on all the flesh they can find and implanting more insect spirits into the fresh corpses, again and again and again. The room falls silent as they all consider this scenario. Faces grim. Telestrian breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, Dark. It is an invasion. My Lord Lofreer. Why am I not pronouncing the name right? It's Lofreer. I think F is kind of. Lofreer. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. Knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely when nor where. Or when nor where. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in the cycle of the world. Now why don't you just fire a cruise missile at the Brotherhood and call it such a stupid thing? So you're early to the party this time. That gives you the upper hand, right? We are not early. We merely have experience on our side. The insect spirit is only a resident in this transformed host's body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself cannot be destroyed by mundane means. Hence, Project Aegis. Telestrian's biotechnology and why is that and not und? Und well, technically does kind of more no, it's D, not D. It's usually with T. Anyway, and agricultural divisions worked with my Lord Lopvier's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. The formula of fluorescing astrobacteria strain exists in the physical and astral plane at once and can thus affect the insect spirit. Now that was a mouthful. Did you memorize it or are you reading it off of index cards? Oh, he's saying it to him. I thought it was to me. Did you memorize it, or are you reading it off of index cards? My director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field. Dr. Ravenwood? I don't know what voice to give her. She looks chic. Corporate chic. How weapon specialists have rapidly prototyped a deliverance device for the fluorescing astrobacterial strain. They created some prototype launchers which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of the bacteria. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must first be damaged using conventional weapons or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with the Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. Yes, it's a pain in the ass. Just going to call it out there. So in order to stop an invasion of insects from another dimension, a dragon and an elf co-create a magical insecticide. Aegis is a multi-dimensional bug spray. So I'm supposed to... There, got it. Aegis is a multi-dimensional bug spray. Crudely put, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside the facility, and the only one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. I'm flattered. Glad you're convinced, because I'm not. No one's ever used this magic bug juice before. What makes you think this Project Aegis will actually work? He grins and his red lipstick catches the light. Because it has to. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Unfortunately, she has the nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder, so that when you turn around, she's on your other side, giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough. Are you willing to undergo this mission, Dark? You have me at killing bugs. Show me how to use Aegis, and I'll get it done. I'm a professional, and professionals get paid for their work. I assume that serving all mankind involves compensation. My job is to bring a killer to justice, not lead in assault against monsters out of nightmares. Middle one. Of course. Here is my proposal. If you prevent the queen from being summoned and destroy the insects in the next 1 million... wait, what? Summon... If you prevent the queen from being summoned and destroy the insects in the next... Or is that nest? Is this supposed to be nest? Because I swear next doesn't really make sense. 1 million nuyen will be divided by the surviving team members. 1 million? Sign me up. I want to do this option just because this one just sounds so flippant. This is also pushing it. So if I push it too much, I might reload. Come on, Mr. Telestrian. Stretch those philanthropic muscles of yours and toss a little more money into the shadows. How much is this plane of existence worth to you? Do not overplay your hand, sir. You could still be arrested for the attack on my office and, if my sources are correct, the justifiable but illegal death of Dr. Holmes. Alternatively, I could simply eliminate you and find one of the mercenaries you hired to play your part. I graciously accept your offer. I have position, Mr. Telestrian. You need to know that Aegis works before more queens arrive. Surely it's worth 1.5 million for a field test. Done. He claps his hand in it. as if seeing the circus for the first time. I love the way that the short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Brockhouse raises his hand and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is... I feel like he's a dragon. Or wyvern. He has to be, right? Right? There is one final note. A warning, if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. I can't do power. Well, I don't know. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Hey, I received 10,000. Hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need him to go on the mission. By the by, I'm coming with you, Dark. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed them last time. Telestrian will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. Find me when you're ready to go and we'll bug right out of here. He sighs. Yes, speak with Harlequin when you are ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant, Quoth. He is highly resourceful. I want to talk with you. We did not allow many opportunities during our briefing for you to ask questions, Shadowrunner. You may ask them now. See, TH is supposed to be an M. Now you pop that in. You're ruining my German accent that I totally am not making it sound like a German accent because you can't do that. How did the insect experience get here? Like, I think he is the reincarnate of the Great Dragon. I could be wrong, but he's either that, he is, and this is his human form. I don't know. It has to be someplace. How did the insect spirits get here? When the membrane between planets thins, the insect spirits reach into the mind of a shaman and begin their manipulation, playing on weaknesses and offering unlimited power if the rituals needed to bring the spirits here are performed. But once a shaman takes on an insect spirit as a totem, they begin to inevitably decline into insanity, slowly losing their humanity. Eventually, the shaman completely succumbs, choosing the contentment and sense of clear purpose that being part of a hive provides. Perform your role, serve your queen. That is all. Although if Lofreer had seen this before and knew another was coming, why didn't he move faster? Based upon the previous cycles of magic, the first insects are not due to appear for another 700 years. My Lord Lofreer believed he was well ahead of schedule. Something is different this time. It is concerning. Why do you think it's different this time? Perhaps it is due to the population of humans and metahumans on Earth being so much higher than in previous ages. As a result, the volume of magic created by sentient beings is correspondingly higher. Or perhaps it is the density of the population coupled with the advances of society and technology that has altered things. Magic has never returned to a world like this one before. The density of sentient creatures coupled with the density of information coupled with the with a new concept, the technological persistence of memory heightens a society's existential angst. Thus, more people realize how truly horrible existence is simultaneously. That in itself may be a form of magic. Rolf Weir is studying the question now. What's it like to serve a great dragon? The German man's eyes narrow. Do not misconstrue my relationship with Lord Lofir. I do not serve. That's why I think he's like the human form. When do the insect spirits come from? As the level of magic in the sixth world grows, for lack of a better word, the distance between the various planes of reality decreases. When the membrane between the planes is thin enough, ritual magic may be used to draw beings from one to another. I should go. Yes. Good luck. May I provide some spells, spirit foci, or fetishes to help you on this critical quest? I have a question first. Speak it. Will you spy on me at the Seamstresses Union? His eyes widen at the question. You mistake your importance, Dark. No, I was not spying on you until Mr. Telestrian summons. You were beneath my notice. I saw only a customer. Now do you request my magic? Are you really here? Adrana's face takes on a dreamy expression. Are any of us? Yes, Dark. I am here. And at the Seamstresses Union, and a myriad of other places. On to the work at hand. Do you require my magic? And that's an important line for the second game, actually. Who are you? I am a peddler of magical spells, spirits, and foci. Nothing more. Truly? No. Do you require my magic? Yeah, you freaking liar. You can't lie to me. Can I see what you're selling? You have healing level 3 yet? I don't think there's a higher level healing spell. No, there isn't. Baram you. I'm good with the magic I have. I can't put more spells. I only can use 6. It's just bullshit. Too bad there's no like magical stuff that I can use. It's all for shaman. In addition to the Aegis-looking loaded launcher we will provide, I'm authored to outfit you with anything from weapons to supplies to clothing. Show me the gear. Do you finally have some darts? Fuck this game. It's totally in the second game that I'm thinking of. Smoke like reduction to hit by 15%. Reduces to hit by 50%. I can't read. Let's see here. There's the -3. These are -3. Trim the outfits. Nope, I don't care. I need some cyber stuff. Can you help me out? Show me the gear. How much money do I have again? Okay, I'm gonna buy some more healing items. And then I need to sell items. I think I'm good. Okay. I was listening. It sounds bad. Yep. Thank you for everything. It'll be fine. Piece of cake. Could be worse. Could be raining. She smiles. It's Seattle. You look like you have a question. Why were you locked up at the Universal Brotherhood? Father didn't approve of my boyfriend and tried to scare him off. Something went wrong and Hakeem ended up in a wheelchair. Oh, so that's your boyfriend. Father covered the whole thing up and lied to me about Hakeem. He told me horrible things. And I believed him. My aunt Lynn told me the truth about Hakeem and how my father lied. She preyed upon my anger. Let's see. I was so disgusted with him. It was easy for her to get me to leave and join her new family at the Universal Brotherhood. What did Lynn Teleshian and the Universal Brotherhood want with you? Aunt Lynn was very excited to have me there, almost manic. She talked about the inner circle and how I was going to be at its center. She said I would be their queen. The way she spoke, it was as if she'd seen God or something. Her eyes close and she hugs herself tightly. But it's not God she sees. It's only bugs. It's bugs. Only bugs. So you were going to be the one that was going to be the host. That's what we gather here from all the information thus far. But now she's not, and they have to find a new queen. Or host, or whatever. Well, if Hakeem, was it Hakeem who helped you in the Matrix? She smiles, in love. Yes, even after my father ruined his life, it convinced me to hate him. He's still been watching over me. My angel in cyberspace, Baron Samedi. After we escaped, I told Hakeem about the Brotherhood and about the bugs. It was his idea to steal Project Aegis so you could go back into the Universal Brotherhood and exterminate the bugs. But I don't know how he knew about it. Baron Samedi just knows things. So what did Hakeem tell you about us breaking into your father's office? Nothing. Nothing. I haven't spoken to him since last night. Why? What happened? And went as planned until your father's people found me and brought me in. We went in hard and fast. It got bloody. He hasn't contacted you? Of course it went as planned. Hakeem is amazing in the Matrix. I'm sure I'll hear from him soon. I should go. Yeah, who knows? Did he go over here? He did. Is there something I can clarify for you? Tell me more about Project Aegis. Telestrian Industries Corporation has been working on Project Aegis for 2 years without fully understanding its use. Lofreer did not trust me with the information. My engineers finally met the Dragon's specifications 3 months ago and had just begun the production process when my cousin Lynn hired Shadowrunners to destroy the lab and the factory, leaving us only the sample you stole. Why was Marie Louise taken by the Universal Brotherhood? He paused before answering. The host for the Queen is chosen very carefully, as the interactions between the Queen and lead shaman are critical. A family connection between the two roles is ideal. Ah, that's why. As you have discovered my father's indiscretion with Melinda Watts, you know that Jessica Watts, the shaman, and Marie Louise are related by blood. So she is a shaman. Would appreciate if that information remained in the shadows. How do I use Aegis? My people have weaponized the Project Aegis formula by creating shells, which, when fired, propel a high-velocity cloud of the material, which should be effective at killing exposed insect spirits. There are more effective ways to deliver Aegis, obviously, but time was of the essence and I needed to improvise. I should go. Indeed. He said indeed. Ah. Yeah, so if you haven't realized, all the head people, well, I don't know about the tech person for his industry, that one woman, the corporate chic lady, but all those other elves, they're clearly, based on their demeanor and like talking about years, and what Harley Quinn said, they're all like true elves. They would be like high elves in D&D. But they're like the true elves. They have lived a long time. Is that blue? That's not white. I just have these same things. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. They just don't have it. Oh, there is a... I thought there was a way to walk into his office. I was really confused for a moment. Meh. Meh. Well, it's basically heading towards the no return. I mean, well, there is no return. I can't go back to wherever, so I'm going to save. I have a shit ton of money, though. Oh, you know what? Hold the phone. Well, wait. Oh, that's one of the guards, the ghosts. I just realized. Let's do something here. Let's do a save. And then I'm going to buy some armor for people who will be joining me. Like, because, you know, if we remember correctly, for example, Coyote had no armor for some stupid-ass reason. Show me the outfits. So I need to buy some armor for her. Oh, I can buy another one. Okay. Revert. Buy that. And... I don't know if I'm going to have a shaman. But... I'll just buy that too. I only can have 2 outfits in my inventory. That's interesting. Okay. If anything, it's still stronger armor for whoever else joins me. Let's do another save in case I need it. Remember, it's the one before this. Are you ready to get knee-deep in ectoplasm? I have a few questions first. Of course you do. So, who are you? I am he as you are he. Wait, I am he as you are he, as you are me. Oh, okay, I get it. I am he as you are he, as you are me, and we are all together. Excuse me? He seems disappointed that you didn't get his joke. You are excused. He bows with a flourish. I'm Harlequin, the light bearer, last knight of the crying spire, he who manipulates shadowrunners and fights duels with assholes. And for the next hour or two, I am at your service. How do we kill an insect spirit again? No, I know how to do it. What's the connection between the bugs and the Universal Brotherhood? We already know that. Does Hans Brocken really work for a great dragon? He winks. No. Yeah, it is him. It is him. I'm ready. Let's go stomp some bugs. His eyes light up. I thought you'd never ask! Oh, Aegis MK1 launcher. Filled with a magical insecticide. Manage. Put that in. Firm. I can't use that gun because that gun is technically a launcher, which I forget what it is, but I'm gonna go with it. Done. I suppose you should know. Telestrian's technicians only had time to create a few prototype Aegis launchers. I'll be taking one, naturally. Another is for you. Treat her well. If you want additional bug-spitting firepower, James has agreed to allow one of his personal elite guard to accompany us with the final prototype weapon. And now, let us away. We have a date with Destiny, and she doesn't like to be kept waiting. Oh, so that's why you have a elite special forces of the Black Banner from the Elven nation of Tangir. Oh, it actually comes fully equipped with whatever. So this is technically a Colt. So a whatever level. I should technically give it to her. Which I might do, actually. So I guess what we're gonna do is not have any of these other people because, yeah. I have Coyote, and we're gonna have the Ghost Guard. Confirm. Head to the hive beneath the Universal Brotherhood. Which sucks because well, it doesn't matter. I don't need the handgun anyway. Okay, game saved. The hunt begins. You return to the Universal Brotherhood. It's anything but subtle. The team hits the same back door Coyote found, and you storm through, quickly making your way into the restricted area and the room where you last met Jessica and first encountered the bug. Well, it was bugs, there were two. You stand there together, listening to the sounds of chittering coming from the somewhere distant. Harlequin stares into the darkness, humming tunelessly while fingering the sword on his hip. Then he turns, lifts his Aegis launcher to his lips, and gives it a kiss. You give the signal, and the hunt begins. Oh, he doesn't have armor, does he? I bet this motherfucker has no armor. God damn it, Harlequin, you motherfucker. I need another set of armor for him. Although I might not be able to buy another set of armor. Oh, this is going to be bad. Well, I'm going to buy it. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to buy it. I don't know if he needs... Here I have the gangster one. Oh, it just adds. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know. I didn't know it added. That's funny. Question first. Do. I don't know if I want to take... It should just go to stash, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, I don't want to take it. Oh, the world is an enigma and made terrible by our... The world is an enigma made terrible by our mad belief it has an the world is an enigma made terrible by our mad belief that it has an underlying truth. There we go. Merp, 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 merp. Now. Dark employer into that. Continue. All right. So, actually, I want you to have that. Are you fucking kidding me? They just don't get equipment. Motherfuck you, game. So I wasted my money for nothing, is what you're telling me, game? That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, you... Wait, this is... Okay, this is Coyote. I'm like, good. You get that. I'm so mad that I wasted all that money for shit. And it's for nothing. Let's see here. You have one... Actually, I can't have that equipped. I need you to have that. And I can't unequip you, so I have to actually heal you. I don't know if he can throw. I don't know if he can throw. So I bought all this extra crap and I can't use it. You know how annoying that is? A lot! But let's just give him that. Okay. That side door you found last time you were here was helpful. We avoided all those Universal Brotherhoods. Fog cult yahoos. I wonder if you didn't find it or something that you had to fight your way through. No. Telestrian was right. You're a real value add. Harlequin grins a wide, predatory grin. Both sets of his pearly white teeth offset by the livid red lipstick around his mouth. Now the fun begins. I'm ready. I'm ready for save. Stop ceremony. Her gunner. Mage. Gunner. Dead-eye shot, single target, one bullet increases accuracy. 12 damage. God damn it, game. Take 2 melee attacks on one target, increase the chance for effective damage, and 3 attack damage. Oh no, with a minus 15 chance for effective damage. That one on me. Kidding me. You're not fucking kidding. Oh my god, she's only out of here. Jesus. Oh, we just have to go to the transition. I didn't realize that. Was this locked before? Ow, motherfucker. Ow, motherfucker. Yeah, I was wondering if I did a crit. That was a 90% chance, motherfucker. Only I can open up this door? That's weird. Oh, it doesn't? Yeah, that's not... Okay, I have been in here, alright. I don't need to be in here. Get out of here. Oh, he can heal. Good. Why do I have no... That's weird that Hekton, that's not my character name, Dark. Why did Dark not have any move points? Everyone else got reloaded their move points, but yeah. Stupid game. I feel like that's a glitch. Seriously. Pull back! To the elevator! Flurry to the elevated, or elevator. Sorry, the elevator. I was really confused. Oh, that was only one movement space. Oops. Whatever. Oh, they're actually falling. They're falling back. Wow. Well, I can get that one guy. Really? Door's not open. All right. Now, boy, how much HP do you have? I didn't pay attention, man. Get out of here. Really? I hate when the game does that. How is that missed and immune? Also, it sounds like a shotgun. Oh, because he's in the way. Why is it? It's so annoying. And then it goes back into the body. That's what's really annoying about it. Don't care if it has less HP, it still goes in the fucking body. They all overwatched it. That was hilarious. What the fuck, game? Such a pain in the butt. Finally. It's like they only get 2 shots. That's what's like really annoying about that. Hopefully won't miss the next time. Oh, I thought I did that. Okay. Oh, they have 60 HP. Gross. More bugs. Spitter bug, God. Yeah. And then they have more, some of them more HP. Some of them they spit them. 'Tis annoying. Yeah. Oh, this is where Decker would be helpful, but I don't know. Of course it would go. Why would there not be? Oh, this is the wrong person. Fuck. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Die. Annoying piece of crap. Wow, you made it to me. Well, at least this other one has a hot wind. It's fine with me. Oh, you better have a throw. Oh, he got hurt too? Oh, I thought it would. I don't know. I want to have my team together before I bring them over. Oh, there's an open door there. Well, thanks for being here, so I don't have to deal with the other bugs immediately. That feels good. Yes. Gotta get the other one out. You know what? I could probably have walked around here now that I think about it. Actually, no. I think I do have to kill them all. Because I don't see anything else opened up, so... Okay, I couldn't tell if there was a shield thing there. Dumbass. Ah. Oh, she must have quick draw or something on, or quick reload. I think that's an ability. I don't know. Excuse me. Actually, you're going to listen to some banging fight music because I need to step away for a moment. So I will be You know, on YouTube later, you can just fast forward to this whole section that I was out. But, whatever. I'm just really annoyed that I can't figure out, actually, how much battery power is on this controller? Okay. I'm just frustrated that I can't provide for me to figure out what is wrong and what I need to fix or correct for transferring game files. It's frustrating. So frustrating. Like for the OpenEMU thing, like those save files should have just transferred fine, but no. And even though I even have those save states in. Actually, what was funny is that the save state wasn't in Final Fantasy, but I had everything. Oh, like everything was on that computer, and that I had to like physically drag them into the actual program for it to recognize them. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm quite concerned for Dark Sun. That's the only major one that I want to be able to get figured out is the Dark Sun Shadowlands one. I don't even care about the second one because I kind of didn't like what I'm kind of confused with what I need to do in that one. I feel like that one's buggier than the first game. I think I've mentioned that in the LP. But like, if I can just get that figured out, although I think if that one figures out, I should be able to figure out the other ones because they're all part of GOG.com stuff. But yeah, if I can just get that figured out, then I will be happy and I will totally wipe the iMac, which will take like probably a day because my iMac is completely slow. But yeah, it's frustrating me to no end. Okay, let's continue this. Oh, broken bot game. I was trying to body twisted in. God damn you, game. Whoa, how did he... Really? Really? Get out of here. Okay, where do I have to go? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know where I'm supposed to go in here. Not too sure that, or do I have to like have everyone in here and then it happens? I am not actually quite sure where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I have to walk over here. No? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, just in case. I feel like I need to go to here. Okay. Wait, is there someone on the ground? No. Where am I supposed to go? There wasn't anywhere but where. I don't have like a indicator where to go. Stop the ceremony. That's it. That doesn't help me. Well, this is great. Is there something that I'm missing? Because I don't see anything. You know what? I'm just going to do a save here. This is frustrating. And then I'm going to walk back. Let's see if there's anything else around here that I need. Like, is there a button or something I need to hit? Like, this looks like a door, right? No? What am I supposed to do? Oh. Well, that took a while for that to load. Fuck you, game. I'm not playing that. Fuck you. That was obnoxious, to be quite honest. So I guess I just have to wait, and that's not where... I clearly clicked here. Why did we win? Yeah, it was just... Oh, fuck, I'm there? I didn't realize that. God damn it, can you all stop hitting on me? Nonsense. Yay, they turned on AC again, because it's 9. Ah. Damn it. Like, if you miss out 98%, I'll be pissed off. Just pointing that out there. That pisses me off. I want that dead. I know I'm kind of far away. Oh, I'm also hitting... Bullshit. Oh, man. I don't know where the AI is going, you know, with these people half the time. Ah. Yeah. More enemies somewhere. I don't know where that would be. Oh, it might be in here. Or it might not be. No. Okay, it says enemy turn, but of course that doesn't help me. I don't know if anything else. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do that. Where are the enemies coming from? I might have to just wait. Or not. Did more come out? I don't remember. I have to go back? Do I have to reset again? Let me reset again. Because that could be it. Is my system too hot now and I need to quit because it doesn't want me to play more than like around 3 hours? Because we found out the last time we did this shit. Oh, this is neat. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and that makes me mad. If I had to inspect this entire time, I'm gonna be kind of mad. Calling it out there. It won't even tell me, but it's nothing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is rather ridiculous, to be quite honest. Oh, actually, I think those vents are for if you have drones. You can stick them through there. I know that's something I did in the third game. I don't know if that was the thing in the first and second. But it looks like that would be the case, right? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I feel like the game is just screwing up right now. Seriously. started from. So here, let me exit to the main menu. Don't save and quit. I don't need that. Don't autosave. Fuck you. I don't need you to autosave there. Also, it seems like, like, I don't know where this other enemy is. I don't know if why it's playing, so... It's not like it's messed up. I think more enemies are supposed to come out. They're just not coming out for some stupid reason. I feel like that's the case. But I don't know, because it's just not doing anything, you know? Everyone over there. Okay, that did nothing. This is really ridiculous. I'm gonna end shortly, but I don't know what I'm gonna do next week or next time because of this all this bullshittiness. Because I was honestly trying to beat this game, but tonight, but probably it will happen next on Wednesday. Is that when I said I was gonna play again? So yeah, because I'm pretty sure this is like the last gauntlet battle area. I could be completely wrong on that, but do. Makes me mad. Yeah, I don't know if the game is just stalling out or what, but that's really weird that it's being on like this. Yeah, so we're gonna have to call it here because it's just not working. Sorry folks. Hopefully it will write itself out. Otherwise I might have to restart this level, which kind of sucks, but we might have to. Anywho, I thank you all for joining me or watching later on YouTube. This has been DarkElf85 on YouTube or HektontheMage's here on PSN. And this has been Shadowrun. This has been Shadowrun. I hope you all have a good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. Stay safe out there, folks. And hopefully we can figure this all out or redo this battle or section again Wednesday night. Goodbye.